Well, I'm here at the MediaLink stand here at IBC 2016. I've got John Smith with me. Hi, John.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Now, John, tell us a little bit about MediaLinks and obviously what you're talking about this year at IBC.
Okay, well, as you know, we've had these conversations over IBC Amsterdam last year, IBC and NAB, so we globetrot, we meet in the best bars around the world.
Of course.
So what's different for MediaLinks this year? Effectively, we started out for the MediaLinks EMEA operation. This time last year, we launched it, we put it head above the parapet, because MediaLinks, as you know, as some people know, have been around sort of mid-90s, working in the telco marketplace, got our places all around the globe and well known out there. But for the EMEA marketplace, it was all new, it's a greenfield site for us. So what we've actually done, we've launched last year at IBC. The last year we're building up the operation, laying the foundations, effectively a startup with a hell of a track record. And for us, what we're doing this year at IBC is taking on board what we'd learned from the customers over the past year. Our whole ethos last year was about listening. What does the market want? It's not about what we can build back in Japan and then try and sell it to somebody and think, well, that doesn't work. It's listen to what their requirements are, what they actually need, where it's all going. And we've been building that up for the last year. At IBC this year, we're bringing that together. We've not got the full picture yet because there's a few things we needed to change because we kept on listening about the marketplace. But the key thing that's coming out now, and going to other events, is for the broadcast industry, confusion. Confusion made by companies such as ourselves and others in the IP domain. Let's take it really simply. If somebody comes to our company and says, oh, we want to talk about your switches. We talk about things you plug Cat5 cables into or fiber cables into. For broadcast company, if we turn in a presentation, when we make switches, they're going to think we make a vision switcher. The word switcher is different in different markets. So what we have to do is get the terminology right for the markets and the people we're talking to so they actually understand and we understand as well. Otherwise, we're going to have an hour's conversation talking about two different products. So we want to get that right, so the terminology is correct. The other thing that we want to do for the customers is make it easy. Everybody thinks the IP world is complicated. It's as complicated as you want to make it. As manufacturers who've been in the telco market for years or in the IT market for years, we're just used to it and we think everybody else out there understands it. The worst thing about the IP market is the word IP, because it stands for Internet Protocol. So the first thing we have to do is explain to people it's not just across the internet. The core contribution networks have a dedicated line, 10 gig, 1 gig, 100 gig bandwidths and stuff. It's not BT Infinity necessarily, but it could be, but not for certain parts of it. So the first thing to do is to get people to understand actually what this word actually means. But also within the broadcast industry, there's a lot of fear factor about I'm changing from my old days of a bit of coax into this and I can't monitor this and I don't understand this, it's all new. Well, we use IP every day in our lives, on our emails. We've been using it, but we're using it for different things. We've not been using it to make the programs. So what we're trying to do is make it simple for people now. So for example, if somebody comes to me and says, okay, what's it going to cost me to go from Manchester to London? Out comes a laptop, out comes a spreadsheet, and then we start working out what do you want to do, and card after card, or what chassis, or that'll be a 4U chassis. 2 hours later, you hit the auto sum on your Excel spreadsheet and it gives you a number. Oh, that's far too expensive. So what we've done is make it something very simple for the show. And we're doing IP quick start, 4K quick start packages, which is basically, we're showing them here the boxes, and in simple terms, the promotional stuff that we've done, it says, you want a single stream? That's what you can do in J2K, 4K, that's the box, that's the price. That's it. And then you want 2 streams or 3 streams, 4 streams. But each one of those, every customer is unique. Every customer will want to do something slightly differently. So the way I take this is like, I've gone and bought the £100 Marks & Spencer's off-the-shelf suit. As you can see, in my case, I would need it let out a little bit and taken up because I've got short legs. It's the same thing on these packages, is the customers will look at it, they say, oh, right, well, that's a 2U shelf. Can I change that to a 4U because I maybe want to expand? Yeah, and it's that. I can instantly give them a figure. So it makes it easy for them to actually look at something today and then grow with us. So that's what we're doing as well, trying to demystify this whole IP world. The other thing that's happening at the show for us as well is the key thing for customers is I want to make sure it works with other people's products. If I'm a customer, if I turn around, if I go back to my broadcast roots and I'm running a studio or a broadcast facility, I want to buy the best I can. Doesn't need to come from one single manufacturer anymore. I have a choice as a customer. I want to buy the best switcher. I want to buy the right camera. I might buy 2 cameras, different manufacturers for different shots. One works there, great, particularly in 4K. Depth of field is a key issue, so if you're trying to do sports with a guy running around, you can't get the tape measure out to do the focus pull in. So I want to choose the right products. The IP world, in the old, the SDI world, you're pretty confident you plug that bit of coax in and you'll be able to talk. Okay, you still have a bunch of data running around the system, But in the IP world, you've got to make sure that works. You want that confidence. Unfortunately, with a lot of things, it's like we find in the computer world, is I'm IP and I conform to this standard with a little tweak. And then suddenly you plug in again, that little tweak says, oh, I don't talk to that properly. I don't talk, or you have an artifact. So as Media Links, what we've decided to do, or what we have been doing for years, we've always been part of the interop tests and actually testing, working with all these different manufacturers. We're over on the interop test now with a whole bunch of equipment, and that's what we're up to. So we'll prove it actually works with other products out there.
Fantastic. And briefly, let's go on a little bit about your partner program.
Well, again, it's coming to all of where we're working as well. As Media Links, we can't do it in isolation. We're a small operation in the UK to start with. I don't intend to have a massive organisation. I like to work through partners. Partners add a lot more to our business. They're closer to the customers, they know their customers, they know their market, they offer a lot more support in terms of system integration, maybe higher events. So what we're doing, we're creating a partner program that plays to the strengths, whether it's vertical market, whether it's geographical market. So for example, if I want, let's put it into simple terms. I've got a problem in my house with electrics. I'm going to call an electrician, I don't want a plumber, okay? So it's the same thing. If I'm working in the broadcast marketplace, I want to talk to somebody who really understands broadcast, understand what it means for how it works. If I'm working in telemedicine, I want to talk to somebody who actually understands hospitals and intricacies, what I can put in an operating theatre. And that's another key issue as well. We're going to start working in different vertical markets. Here we're at broadcast, and if I was to turn around to say, okay, what's a hospital? Medical. If I then said, what is 6 locations that has four 4K cameras, a vision switcher, audio, a 4K endoscope, they're streaming around the building and they want to go between London and Manchester. It's broadcast. No, it's a hospital. So what we've got to do is understand in those marketplaces, we have exactly the same solution, package we're doing here, and we tweak it and tailor it to match the needs of that market. But we need partners that understand what you can put in a hospital theatre and what you can't. From my point of view, I want to stay the other side. I don't want to be in the theatre because we'll have to make a product that we can put soakable and make it cream so you can see the blood. So we want to be on the other side of the wall with the vision switcher and everything else. So what we're doing, we're going to work with partners who actually understand these areas, and then we promote them to our customers. So we work in true partnership, and it is a true partnership. It's not, I'm going to dictate, you have to be a gold, platinum, you get this. No, those days are gone. That's old school. You can be the biggest company, you can be the smallest company. If you're really good, and we can work together, and we deliver on our promises, and they deliver on theirs, we're going to have a great time.
John, that's great. Always interesting talking to you guys. If people want to find out more and they haven't been able to see you here at IBC, where can they find out more?
Well, it's the usual thing with MediaLinks.com. We've also got a whole bunch of stuff on the website. We've got a website here for the event, so it's medialinks.eu.events, I think, something like that. But you're going to be seeing a lot more of us because our marketing is ramping up. So, yeah, we're around.
Thank you, John. Okay. Well, go and have a look at their website. The link is on screen now, and check them out. And don't forget to check out what we've been doing here at IBC 2016 on our website. That, of course, is KITPLUS.com.